Hello everyone, welcome to Fiaura. So I got on to the stress test for Armored Warfare with a new friend of mine actually. He's another YouTuber named SuperGambo. And we are going to be working together for the sole purpose of just having fun. Both of us got out our XM8s, Tier 8 light tanks. You guys asked for some more XM8 footage. I figured I would deliver. Oh, I love heat shells on these little AFVs. Warrior's not returning fire, by the way, because his 30mm autocannon will not penetrate the front of an XM8. One of the things the XM8 does have going for it is it has just enough armor to stop the small caliber autocannons. And that drive report of the Ramka is just so chewy. Cool, we have, me and this Abrams have cleared out the roadblock, and Gambo is busy holding the hill up there. As you can see, he's now just scored his first kill. And this is one of the new player versus environment missions. So I hope you guys will enjoy, me sharing these new missions with you. Where there's talks of the final system being designed so players can sign up for long-term campaigns of player versus environment. Now these are just talks. The developer always talks about doing stuff. We don't know if they're actually going to do it. Driver's port. Oh! Jam the turret and slap it for 700. Ouch! That's a hell of a blow. If you also notice, I used my engine boost to get back over here quickly, which is why I'm so far ahead of that M1 Abrams that was over there helping me. I started to pop out here and I'm like, there's a Stingray 2 and a Ramka, and I think somebody just blew up that fuel tanker trying to shoot me. Gotta love those heat shells to the side. Ow. Quit shooting me in the ass! Or ramming me or whatever you're doing. Fine, I'll go out because you're apparently unable to drive straight, Mr. Abrams. And I have to burn my repair kit because of my broken gun now. I'm not angry at that, Abrams. Not at all! Now, the trick with the light tanks I've noticed in these PvE matches is a lot of the time you spend driving. More so than actually fighting. Looking for a penetratable spot. Rear side turret, Leopard 2. There we go. That's exactly how you do it, by the way. You shoot him in the rear of the side turret when he's got his turret turned like that. With a Sabo round. Not with no heat. You gotta throw a Sabo at it. And then he just evaporates to allied fire while he's trying to get a shot at me. Again, manipulating the NPC aggro system, i.e. they aggro the person who... They have two priorities for aggro. One, the person who's done the most damage to them. Two, the last person to have shot them. So just manipulating that system to get some extra damage in, and also to help my allies. Ow. Well then, there's one very dead Stingray. I wish I could have got Gambo on TeamSpeak, but the TeamSpeak server that I normally use was down this day, so couldn't actually use it. And I'm trying to get my own TeamSpeak server set up. It's just, me not actually filling out the rest of the paperwork. I'm busy! Anyway, alright, that's dealt with. Gambo's now called up to me. Kills. Oh no, we gotta have a competition. Well, shoot. And as you guys can see, a lot of what I'm doing right now is just maneuvering to try to get shots and not be shot back at. Ow, whatever just shot me in the arse. Ow. It would be a superior Stingray too. Okay. Well, let's see how you like the Abrams slapping you around for a little bit. Aw, SuperGambo's round beat mine to that warrior. Now I slam the engine boost so I can get behind the T90. You know, like a good light tank. And plant a shell right up his rear end. And now he's turning to fire at me because, well, I'm obviously a threat since I shot him in the rear. I don't pen, but the Abrams, well, you know, just moves up and takes advantage. And I get a nice hit into the side of that leopard before he explodes. And now this Abrams, over and over again, right at the side armor, he's got just enough of an angle to his side armor for me to shoot him in the side of the hull and penetrate, but I have to get this little narrow slit. And this really illustrates the XM8's gun. It is super, super on target. As you can see, just round after round, going right where I tell it to, and doing exactly what I want it to. However, there is still a little RNG factor. I can miss, as you guys just saw. But it's not going to miss twice. And this PvE map, we actually play kind of ring around the rosy. We're just defending the hill here with the castle on top of it. I quite frankly would like to see a little bit of a redesign for this map so we can fight in that castle. Because I think that would be awesome. I have loaded a heat shell for the warrior and have proceeded to plant it home. And he's still charging us, so you know what? I'm going to fire another heat round and be done with it. And now I've passed Gambo again in terms of kills, and oh my god, my ally just rammed me and the Stingray 2 just blew me apart. Main battle tank drivers, watch where you're driving! Your light tank and AFB brethren would appreciate it. Really, we would. I don't like bleeding 88, you know, 400 or 500 hit points because you know, accidentally hit me. I don't really have a shot. So I switch off the heat round to the Sabo and reposition. And SuperGambo's tied me for kills again. Huh. I guess this bit of a competition here is heating up. And it does do what light tanks do best. He outflanks and gets behind the Leopard 2 and is doing exactly what he should be doing. I, on the other hand, am trying to hold this position up here so that anything coming back out of that city, I will be able to say, hey, these guys, they need to be shot. And that right there is a very angry C1 Arate. And this down here is a weasel! Kill it with fire! That recoil moved my entire tank. Then again, I'm on the edge of a cliffside here. So I don't blame the recoil for moving my entire tank. And there's another weasel! Hey, we're back tied for kills. Oh, good! Hey, I lived. Sweet! Must kill weasel. Must kill weasel. Uh-oh, SuperGambo bit it. Must really kill weasel now. Ah, oh, crap. No. We're gonna tie. Oh, what's this? Is that Stingray 2 that shot me earlier? Let me return the favor. And he just tried to end my life. Vengeance is mine! And just play peeky pokey with him. Whew. Whew. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. You know, I might be tied with kills with him, but at least I can say I outlived. Oh god! Holy sh! Smoke grenade! Mild heart attack, followed by smoke grenade. I was all happy, I was still alive, and then it's like, boom! Oh crap! T-72! I do some minor track damage to myself coming off the mountain, and then I'm kind of still running around looking for a kill. I see a leopard too. I see I have 10 seconds. I don't know. I don't think I can kill it. There's no way I can kill it, but I can at least put some rounds out and maybe get some extra damage in. So I come flying up, slam the engine boost, fire, I get a hit, and then I hide. I hide so hard before the match ends. That's right, it ended right there. Whew. I'm still alive. It's a miracle. And of course, you know, our SAM sites we defended prevent the genocide because apparently the entire town's population is hiding in that castle. Again, Obsidian, I would love it if we could fight in that castle. Make it possible. Make it where we can fight in the castle. Alright, we're going to be moving on to the next match. Let's get it on. So, for my second match with SuperGambo, who I am, you know, sharing this with, and again, I'm doing it from my end. Hope he does it from his end. We'll find out. But in the meantime, we may also be doing something new coming up that I will be announcing on Monday. It's a new game coming out, and I hope I get access to the beta. If I don't, then it'll have to wait till October 23rd, but that's fine with me. And I am in the Ramka, because I am Ramka! I'm sorry, I love this tank. It is so much fun. And this is, again, a new PvE mission. And we are on hard mode. Poor Weasel. Ah, I have to reload. Well, my friend will kill you, Weasel.
Identify. Hostile tank. Go fast. Go fast.
Look at all the rounds just flying in that thing. Take care of Stingray, reload the cannons. Now, I am also practicing a new skill, since they have made it where we can quickly switch between weapon systems for tanks with multiple weapon systems. And you guys are going to see later in this replay the first time I've tried using this. Up here it goes. 4 seconds for me to load missiles.
Identify target. Hostile PC.
Look for the penetrating point. Ah. Of course you would move in front of me, T90, just as I get a shot lined up. I probably should have just switched back to autocannon, but I wanted to fire my missiles. So I get point blank with the Abrams and start letting him have it. And then I go ahead and just initiate the missile reload.
Identify target.
Nope, I'm gonna fire the last missile because I'm mean. But as you guys can see, the autocannons now take 2 seconds to get ready. And the missiles are reloading. Look down at the bottom of the screen. The missiles are reloading on their own. That's right, they have implemented the system for tanks with multiple weapons, so the AFVs can pull this off now. Which is an amazing improvement for AFV players. And makes the missiles actually capable of being used on the fly in a very, very fundamental manner like they were intended. If you want to give me your rear, Ramka, I will totally light that up for you. You know what? I have missiles. And SuperGambo, of course, terminates the Terminator before my missile gets there. One of the biggest defects with the missiles is their flight time and the amount of time it takes to reload them. But now it only takes 4 seconds for me to switch between them instead of 24. So it makes it a very flexible object. Now I start heading down here to take care of the secondary objective real quick so we can destroy this intel truck and move on. Didn't realize the MG-20S Striker is also headed down here. A tank which in its present state I recommend you don't get. Again, there's I'm going to have a video on the Striker later, but for the most part I have found it is not a tank worth getting. Unlike the other tank destroyers, it lacks something that they have. Yes, it has an immense amount of firepower, but yeah. You don't have any armor and your mobility is absolutely crippled in comparison to the Centauros and the the LAVs. So, it becomes a really camp-heavy vehicle at that point. And apparently he's complaining about only having 7 shells left, which, yeah, that's the other thing. It has a very low ammo count. Hello, Expeditionary Tank. Nom 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 nom. 30mm autocannon, say hi.
Reloading.
And the Ramka, I mean, it's just like Honey Badger. It don't care. Water, steep hills, mountains, nope, don't care. You can't stop Ramka.
Identified.
Hostile tank.
And this is getting a little intense here. Look how many tanks have spawned out all at once.
Target destroyed.
I was kind of impressed to start with, but then we started killing them. Okay, fine. Shouldn't it be spawning more tanks?
Identified target.
Hostile tank.
Yeah, here's a big issue I had with this mission, Obsidian. Massive issue. We're almost going to be sitting here for nearly 2 minutes. And there's no enemy tanks. They just stopped spawning.
No, target destroyed.
Are your spawns fixed?
Reloading.
I thought they were dynamic. Because everything's dead. It should spawn more vehicles for us to fight. But sure enough, we're going to be sitting around here for a good minute and a half. And there's nothing. They're all dead. They are all dead. It spawned all those vehicles and we blew through them. And now, I don't know if your dynamic generator's broken or if you guys just planned too few vehicles for a hard mode tier 8 to take on. Because what seems to be happening in the PvE modes is either it spawns too much or it doesn't spawn enough. As you guys saw with the Starry Night video earlier this week, getting hit with, 8 artillery basically made the mission impossible. I'm going to do a quick patrol. I'm trying to see if, there's something here. So I'm driving around, I'm doing a patrol. Not seeing anything. Really, honestly, not seeing anything. So I just start moving towards where I think the next objective is going to be. Because... I'm sorry, guys! Nothing... Don't blame me for this one! This one's on Obsidian today. There's nothing here. Absolutely nada. And I'm kind of pissed off about it. Like, I am absolutely pissed. I wanted to kill stuff. But it didn't spawn anything for us to kill. Oh well. I'm checking now. Right now, I was also checking. Just then, I was checking my side ERA plates, and realizing none of them have been blown off, which means I can be absolutely abusive. Because the Ramka's ERA is ridiculous, and lets you be absolutely abusive towards your enemies. So right now, I am going to go be absolutely, positively, 100% abusive. How am I going to be abusive? Ways. I'm also sorry for the video quality going in and out. Something's up with Obsidian servers during the stress test. Every single person recording was telling me they were having similar issues, where they had their settings way up, but they were getting grainy footage. Even Jingles got some grainy footage and was kind of surprised. So apparently the stress test was successful? I don't know. And it spawns all these vehicles. Oh, sweet. Let's start slaughtering. Nom 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 nom. 666 damage. Absolutely. What the hell, Obsidian? What was up with my missiles just then? There we go. Ooh. Slaughter you. Trying to hit that front driver port. 1,300 damage with that clip. I'm almost out of AP rounds. I know it was complaining about lack of enemies, but I'm doing a lot of damage and killing a lot of them, so I'm fine with running out of ammo. But there should be some more enemies for us to fight, right? That's almost it. MBT-70, I'm just going to unleash missiles on because I am mean as hell. And it's fun. Oh my god. And I go ahead and use my kit to get a full reload because I expect 2 more minutes of actual fighting. Guess what?
Reloading.
Welcome to disappointment. So my immediate response is to go do a patrol. Just go out, see if there's some enemies that are, you know, hiding back and haven't actually come out yet, and just go do a patrol. Now, I do also drive into this camp and say, you know what, I am Ramka. I love that phrase. I'm going to wreck this camp. Because I can.
Identify.
And look at that! I ran into some enemies. I ran into a boss. Apparently the T-90's APS system countered my missile. Fire another one. It counters another missile. But then... disaster for you, sir. Disaster for you. And now I'll eat my autocannons. Where's your rear? There you go. Nom 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 nom. 3,000 damage with my autocannons at volley. Oh my god. Switching to missile to try to finish this guy off because he's got his front. He's pissed at me, but SuperGambo, you sir have earned yourself a mini boss kill. I think that should be a phrase from now on when I'm driving the Ramka. I am Ramka! Because this thing is just so much fun. And people have said it's overpowered, and I go, no, it's not really. You can shoot the turret for half damage, which is an easy target. The front of the tank, all you have to do is aim above the upper plate, and you have plenty of flat armor shots with no ERA to fire through. There's ways to kill it. It's easily killable in the hands of a bad driver. So is the Terminator. They're easy to kill in the hands of a bad driver. But in the hands of a good driver, like, you know, I hate to say it, like me, this is what you get.
Well done, Black Company. You've helped
Jets come flying in. We're like, nope, we got the silos. You don't have to bomb the nuclear missiles. We got it. And this is a victory. So I hope you guys have enjoyed these 2 videos of some more new PvE missions. This was actually a collab with SuperGambo, who I hope returns the favor. You can check out his channel in the annotations, and you can also check it out in the cards up at the top. But in the meantime, this is Fiaura officially signing out for right now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please check out these other Armored Warfare videos, subscribe if you want to see more, and check out the patronage page. Donate $1. That's kind of what I ask. You don't have to. If you can't and you want to still, click on the ad at the end of the video, and I will get paid by corporate America for your click. In the meantime, bye-bye, guys. 0 credits back because you paid 0 for them. So there was absolutely no way to truly test this out. Because if we're going to go in on hard or insane difficulty, we're obviously going to have these tanks well fitted before we do that. By the way, the T90, our friendly T90, the one running his mouth, is the reason why my ammunition breech is damaged. He shot. HERA stands for High Explosive Rocket Accelerated. So they have a little rocket propelling them. Check out that ping. Check out that ping. Where's he at? Oh, well. I guess Mr. Abrams here does need a little love. Fire in the hole. Okay.